Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Sai.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Okay, shall we start our class?
Yes.
Okay. So yesterday we started discussing about Kubernetes, right? Okay. So let me open my PPT. Okay. So yesterday we discussed till here, right? So I hope you understood what is pod, what is container, what is the architecture. Okay, all those things you understood. Now there are some limitations out there, guys. In Kubernetes, there are some limitations out there. I told you, right? In Kubernetes, we have auto scaling is there, auto scaling, auto healing, right? So we discussed, I said all those things, auto scaling, auto healing, versioning, so many things are there. But these are not the default advantages of Kubernetes. By default, you won't get these things. For example, you install Jenkins. In a core Jenkins, you cannot connect with Git, correct? When you can connect, if you install plugin, Git plugin, then only you can connect. Suppose by using core Jenkins, I would like to connect Maven. Can I do that? No. You need one external plugin called Maven. So default functionality of Jenkins is very, very limited. But by using plugins, we are extending the functionality. Correct? By using plugins, we are extending the functionality of Jenkins. In the same manner, here also in Kubernetes, by default, there won't be any auto scaling, auto healing, no, nothing. Okay. So if you want to get these extra features, those we need to add as an extra feature. Those are Kubernetes higher level objects like replica set, deployment. These are external things that we need to add. We call them as Kubernetes higher level objects. Okay. If you want to get replication, if you want to have auto scaling and auto healing, we need Kubernetes higher level object, that is replication set or replica set. After getting this one only, after installing this one only, this object only, you can have scaling and healing. Otherwise, you can't get those things. If you want to have versioning and rollback, okay, rollback. Versioning means and going upgrading to next versions, that environment. Rollback means going back to older. Then you need to have deployment Kubernetes high level object. By default, right, pod will get IP address. Okay, pod will get IP address, but that's a dynamic IP. Okay, but if you want any static IP, static means that's what also we can call non-ephemeral. That is what we call static. Then we need Kubernetes high level object called service. And also, if you want to connect multiple pods and all, for that we need to have networking, right? For that we use service high level object to connect multiple pods and all. If you want to have volume, see by default what actually happens in Kubernetes, this is pod having two containers. So either you can map volumes like this, you can map volumes like this. Guys, just give me one minute. Let me close my doors. Just one minute. Okay. So by default, you can have volume mapping something like this. Okay, but suppose if you lose both containers, you lose the data. In this case, generally losing all containers is impossible. But if you lose all containers, you lose the data. So in Kubernetes, there is one more concept that they have given, that is, you can have a volume at pod level. You can have volume at pod level. Then you can map these things like this. Okay. It is an external volume to the container. So even though if you lose containers, still your data is pretty safe. If you want this kind of setup, then you need Kubernetes high-level object called volume. That's a non-ephemeral storage. That means you will never lose this volume. Okay. So if you want to get these things, you need these higher-level Kubernetes objects. Those we need to install separately. Like generally, Git, Git command starts with Git. Okay. Ansible command starts with Ansible. Docker commands start with Docker. But that is not the case in Kubernetes because it's such a big tool. Okay, so here commands vary. If your entire Kubernetes is running on single cloud could be any cloud, AWS or Azure, then command starts with kubectl. If your Kubernetes is using on physical servers, not on cloud servers, that means you took 3 physical machines, you made one server, these 2 are workers, then you connect. Then commands start with kubeadm. If it is federated means physical plus cloud. If you are using both combined, then command starts with kubefed. Okay, so that varies commands. In Kubernetes, we have 2 object management methods, or you can call models. Okay, one is imperative, one is declarative. See, declarative, this already we discussed in Ansible. In Ansible, what I said, you need to say what you want, but you need not to say how to achieve it. Correct? You need to say what you want, but you need not to say how to achieve it. Ansible automatically will take care of that. That's what I said. Suppose I want one user to be created. When you execute that file, playbook file in both nodes, all nodes, if user is already there, it will not create that user. If user is not there, then only it will create. That means you need not to say that, hey, if user is there, do this one. If not, to do this one. If else conditions and all, no need. Right? That is what declarative. Declarative means we tell only required output. We won't tell how to achieve it. We need not say how to achieve it. So in Kubernetes, anyways, it is there. Declarative concept is anyways it is there. Apart from that, imperative also is there. That means if you want to control, then you can say actions. What Kubernetes should do. You can say that, hey, you do this one, you do that one. You can say. That means both things are there. Okay. See, if you have manual car, that's kind of imperative. You need to drive. Okay. Here advantages, you will get complete control. Wherever you want, you can stop and all. Declarative means it's kind of auto-piloted car, automatic car. You set the destination, automatically it will take you to the destination. But here you won't get better control. That means in between you want to stop. Okay, then you can't do that. Okay, you want to take a rest or those things. So here in Kubernetes, we have both. That means whenever you want, you can drive. Or if you want to relax, go back and sit back and you can relax. So both imperative and declarative, both are there. Okay, like that. You can decide, I want that one pod, I want this one, that one, I want that application. Or you can go for as a default model also. Like that. Now what we'll do, let's go with the installation part. Okay, so there are 4 slides are there related to installation. This is the first one, second one, third one, fourth one. Okay, so let's see how can we install Kubernetes. Okay, so generally so far we installed all DevOps tools on T2 Micro. We took T2 Micro machine in which we installed all DevOps tools. But Kubernetes will not work on T2 Micro. It is a bigger tool, right? That's why you need higher configuration. Minimum 4 GB RAM you need. Okay, 4 GB RAM you need. So let me show you how can we install. I think this document already I have shared with you yesterday itself. Okay, already I have shared. Now let me launch instances. I'm going to launch one server and two nodes. Okay, launch instance. See, so far we use Amazon Linux. That's kind of same like Red Hat, no difference. Both are same. Now what we'll do, we use Ubuntu also. Ubuntu 20 is the latest one. You better take Ubuntu 16. That's a stable one. Ubuntu 16, these are stable one, most stable. In Red Hat also, so right now they are giving Red Hat 8, but actually in company we are using 7 only. That means Red Hat 7 means that's Amazon Linux, Red Hat, both are same, no difference. So this Amazon Linux is equal to Red Hat 7. Got it? Remember that. Okay, Ubuntu 16. Now click here, select. See here, Ubuntu 3 machines. Master must have 2 CPU cores and 4 GB RAM. Master only. Nodes you can have T2 micro, but master should have 2 CPU cores and 4 GB RAM. From where you are getting 2 CPU cores? These are 2 CPU cores, 4 GB RAM. That means you have to take T2 medium. That means you are going out of free tier. You are going out of free tier. That's why if you want to practice, you can practice. But after doing, you terminate immediately. Okay. After once installation is over, you better terminate quickly without any delay. Okay. So I'm selecting T2 medium. Next. Number of instances. How many you want? Let me launch all 3 in one go. Okay. Instances, I mean worker nodes could have T2 micro. It's fine. But that's okay, no problem. I would like to launch all 3 in one go. So all 3 will have T2 medium. Next. 8 GB is fine, or you can make it 10. It's not mandatory. 8 GB is more than enough. Now give any name. I'll go K8S, Kubernetes. Later on, I'll make it as master and slave. Next, let's open security group. K8S, security group. Now here open SSH, HTTP. See guys, one more thing I would like to tell you. Kubernetes in that one component in node which runs on port 10255. Correct? So that port you have to open. But sometimes in companies, if you don't know which port to open, because different tools runs on different ports, if you go to that website, they will mention clearly. So you have to open that port. Suppose if you don't know that is running on which port and you need to work immediately, then don't worry at all. What do? You open, you can see all ports, all traffic. That means I'm opening all 0 to 6.535. Okay, and make it anywhere means everyone. So I'm opening all ports, but only for testing purpose. Later on, when you come to know, then you open that particular port. But if you temporarily, you should not stop your work, right? So that's why you can open all traffic, all ports. If you don't know that is running on which port, then you don't need all these things. You can see this HTTP, SH, because we open all ports, right? That means all ports here open. Review and launch. Let me create a new key pair. Okay, already I have one key pair. Let me create new one. 27 K8S key. 27 K8S. Download. Now launch instance. View instances. That's it. See, my machines are absolutely ready. Let me change the name. I would like to make one as master. One is node 1. Another one is node 2. Master, node 1 and node 2. Yeah. So let's go inside these machines. Let me delete all these sessions. Sessions, new session. Okay, this is Kubernetes master. Let's go inside these two nodes also. Let me change color. Okay. So white one is my master. Blue one is my node one. Blue and this yellow is no. Let me change the names. Master. One. Node. Master node. Now let's start with installation part. I told you, right, in all machines, first you have to install Docker. Docker is a kind of prerequisite. You have to install Docker first in all machines. So first let me run update. See, in Ubuntu, you can't give yum update. Yum commands only for Red Hat family. But in Ubuntu, we have to do apt. Okay, apt update. What is this? Permission. Okay, okay. Sudo su minus. First give root privileges. Okay. Sudo su minus. Then here also sudo su minus. Okay. Now update. Same all three machines. In node 2 also. Okay, it's taking all updates. Okay, done. Updates are over. Then you have to install one package called HTTPS. Why are we installing HTTPS package? So HTTPS. It is to have secured connection in a particular manner. It will make this HTTPS will make sure that the communication between master and worker nodes that happens in a secure manner. Okay, HTTPS. Enter. Like that. Okay. No. See, as I said, Docker is prerequisite. You have to install Docker in all machines. So let's install Docker. Apt install docker.io. In Ubuntu docker.io. Remember that. In node 2, in node 1, and in server. Okay, I'm installing Docker. So after installing Docker, you can verify version by running this command. Just to check, you can verify the version. Okay. Docker space -n version. The version is 18.09. Okay, fine. Then we need to start Docker service. Either you can use service docker start or systemctl start docker. Both are the same in all three machines. Then check config httpd on, equivalent to that systemctl enable docker or service, that's what check config docker on. That's it. Now Docker is running in all machines and it will continue to run. Okay. See, this setup you need to do in all three machines. Okay, fine. That already we did. Now, few more commands we need to run in all three machines. Few more things. Those are, see, now we need to set up GPG key. GPG key. What is the GPG key? Let me first run, then I will explain. Okay, you can see it is showing okay. Here also okay. Here also okay. So what is this key? This key is responsible to connect my base machine, that's what EC2, with this particular website from where we are going to download the package. Okay, from where we are going to, Kubernetes belongs to Google. So from that website we are going to download. So this key is going to connect my laptop with that website so that we can download package easily. So if you want to download here, yes, again we follow different procedure. That is, what we do here, we create a file. In Ansible, you remember, how did we install Ansible? We downloaded Apple repository. We installed Apple repository. We run update, yum update -y. Then we installed all small components. Python devel, all those things. So here we follow some different procedure. That is, we create a file. In that file, we mention the package for which distribution. So Debian machine or Red Hat, we mention the distribution. Then we mention the website name from where you want to download the package. apt.kubernetes.io. This is a website from where we are downloading the package. Then what is the package name that we are going to mention? You can see Kubernetes-Xenial. This is a package name. Then what is the version of that package? Main means latest version. We create one file. See, we open this file. In that we mention all these things. After that, if you run apt-get update, that's it. This package will be downloaded. These are also group of many tools. This is a bundle of big thing. So package having many tools. So create one file, you mention all these things, then run apt-get update so that the package will be downloaded. Let me show you. Nano, either you can use VI also, that's up to you. VI command. Now paste, that's it. So when I paste it, you can see that file got opened. You can see etc apt process.list, Kubernetes list. Do the same thing in all machines. Open. Then in that, let me keep all these things. You can see Debian distribution, the URL, website name, package name, and main version. That's it. Come out of this one. How to come out of nano file? How to come out? Control X, capital Y, enter. Here also Control X, capital Y, enter. Okay, same here also, same. Control X, capital Y, enter. That's it. Then you need to run apt-get update so that the package will be downloaded from that website. You can see like that. So here you can see Kubernetes package we have downloaded, Xenial. Kubernetes Xenial packages. So in that package, there are many sub-components are there, like kubectl, kubelet, kubeadm, so many. So all those we have to install one by one separately. In Ansible also kind of we did the same thing. Now let's install all these one by one. You can see all individual tools will be installed now from that package. Okay, kubelet, kubeadm, kubectl, kubernetes cni, these are required packages. That's it. Over. So this also we have to do in all three machines. That's I have mentioned clearly. Okay, now coming to next one. Now whatever we are going to install now, whatever you can see on the screen, those we are going to do only in master. Okay, only in master. So let's see how to do it. See, if you want to initialize Git, we run Git init, correct? The same thing here, kubeadm init. To initialize Kubernetes, these are command kubeadm only in server. Whatever we are going to do now, that is only in master only. Paste it. You can see Kubernetes will be initialized. Done. No, it's still working. Let's wait. But to initialize, we have to use that one to initialize. Okay, to initialize Mihas. Okay. Now, if you observe carefully here, what they are saying, your Kubernetes control plane has initialized successfully. Okay, control plane means all four components. Okay, four components are already there. That's why it is saying control plane has initialized successfully. Now, what they are saying, to start using cluster, you need to run the following as a regular user. See, whatever these three commands are, right? Those we need to run here itself in master itself. So just copy that and run that. See, they are saying to start this using this cluster, you have to run below commands. So let me run this one also. Then one more command. Done. Now, here what they are saying here, you can join any number of worker nodes by running the following on each as a root user. See, what actually we did, we executed these three commands here. This one, this one, this one. They said to run. What we are doing, we are creating one directory, we are changing, we are copying Kubernetes package to that directory, whatever we created, and we are giving permissions to that one, nothing more than that. Now, What they're saying, you can join any number of worker nodes by running the following command on each node as a root user. So whatever command you can select this one. This one, just copy this command, paste in any notepad. Because this we are going to run in all nodes. Then only node will be connected to server. Right? So here you can see new line character, right? Yes, you can remove that. Just give backspaces. Yeah, you remove that slash. This is one complete command. Okay. Now, fine. So we are going to run this command in all nodes so that nodes will be joined to master. Before that, what they're saying here, see, if you want to have proper network, see, I would like to have network between these pods and all, whatever, no, that if you create, you should have proper network. So I told you that Kubernetes higher level object, you have to install network. That network component we call flannel. This is what Kubernetes high level object network component called flannel. So we have to download and install that network. So what you do, just run these two. That's okay. Just run these commands. These are the part of installation procedure. This one and this one. Just run these two commands. That's it. So that we'll get that Kubernetes high level object called network. Okay, this setup is over in master. Now coming to node configuration. What they are saying here, see, master has provided one command that we have to run in each and every node being a root user. So what is that command? This is that command. Let me just copy and go to all nodes. Okay, in each node, I'm going to run that particular command. Okay. Links. Which links, Arjun? This command are you talking about? Achha, these are the steps. These you'll get from official website itself. Okay, but they have given a lot of unnecessary content. That's why I kept whatever we need. So here, just copy this one. Now paste in both nodes. Enter. Other node also. Enter. That's it. Okay. Now observe carefully what they're saying here. They're saying that, hey, this node has joined the cluster. This node has joined the cluster. Certificate signing request was sent and response was received. That means, so request has been sent from node and received to node. Okay, connection, everything is fine. Because we ran these commands in nodes, right? That command related to server. So connection happened successfully. Now what they're saying, run kubectl get nodes on control plane. That means in master. So we have to run this command in master to see whether this node joined the cluster or not. So to verify whether these nodes are joined or not, here kubectl get node. This is a command that you run in master. Enter. Yes, you can see one is master, this or control plane, or you can call master. These node 1 and node 2. So all nodes join the cluster. Okay, all nodes join the cluster. So this command we verify whether all are connected or not. So join the cluster or not. See here, go to master, kubectl get nodes. You can see one master and two nodes. After running this command, you have seen it. It will show a message like this. This node has joined the cluster. Certificates signing request was sent and received. So that is how we connect server and nodes. That is how we do it. This is how we install Kubernetes. Okay. So maybe in future when we get this proper knowledge, documentation and all, then maybe we can learn this one. So as of now, we have only this much of knowledge only. I am also learning, my manager, everyone is learning. Because of it's a new Kubernetes, it's a new tool, right? So here we write a lot of AML script and now. See, here we write AML script. Okay, so here we mention something like this. Uh, Here replicas means in each pod how many containers you want. Okay, so here's containers information. Name of the container, this one. Image, the container should have which image? This image. What are the ports should be opened? This one. Volume. So some these are config map is a kind of volume. That's also. Okay, so like that we mention everything in this manifest in AML file. You can see one replica. So that means I want one container inside the pod. So container, you give container name, image name, it's like that. So a lot of coding is actually involved here. Okay, so that is the reason I said in my demo that we are going to discuss theory and installation. Maybe in future, if we get complete knowledge, then it will be a different course, guys. It will be kind of a different course because it's a big thing, right? Okay, we can't do it in within 1 week or 10 days. No, it is a big tool. It takes a lot of time to learn. So that would be a kind of different course itself, Kubernetes itself, because such a big tool in nature. Okay, so that's a theory installation. Same kind of one more tool. That's what I said, right? These are demo slide. You remember? So Nagios. Here you can see these two are monitoring tools in which CloudWatch is important, very, very important. We use a lot. Why CloudWatch is important? Because my servers are running on AWS. And these are AWS servers. This CloudWatch is the AWS service. One of the Amazon Web Services, just like EC2, CloudWatch is one of the Amazon Web Services. Let me show you. Here, Cloud Watch. You can see it's a monitoring resources and applications. So CloudWatch, it is AWS service. Since our machines are running on AWS, since our machine is running on AWS, CloudWatch supports a lot. CloudWatch. But Nagios, it is also monitoring tool. But this one, it became old. Earlier, people started using, but nowadays no one is using Nagios. It became pretty old, but just having knowledge is not bad. That's why I'm going to explain theory, installation, and directory structure. If you want, you need not include this one in resume. No need at all. It doesn't make any difference whether you add or not. You should know one monitoring tool that anyways we are learning. Okay, but okay, let's discuss. Okay, what is this installation? How to install? To install itself here, we have to run 40 plus commands. That's huge. Installation setup itself is very huge. 40 plus commands we have to run. Okay, those we'll see in next class. And CloudWatch is very, very important. That we are going to discuss in depth. Okay, so I'll tell you how to mention this Kubernetes in resume, so that they will stick to that questions. They will stick to only theory and installation only. That part anyways I will explain. Okay, so this document PDF already I have shared with you. You can try to install once. At least try to install once. Okay. Yeah. Fine. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. And yeah, this weekends, yeah, two projects are there. We are going to discuss after discussing these tools. So we need to discuss VirtualBox. Yes. So some tools are pending. We need to discuss CloudWatch, Nagios, VirtualBox, and some pending topics in Git and Docker. So after discussing these things, we are going to discuss projects. I told you, right, there are two projects we are going to discuss. Two projects. So guys, each project takes minimum 4 hours, minimum 4. So tell me, you want me to take on weekdays or weekends? That's up to you, your choice. Okay, weekdays or weekends, because some of you are working. So I don't think so weekdays it would be possible. it would be, I think, better to take on weekends. Correct? Yeah. So weekends, because um, we get holidays, right? So weekends we can spend good amount of time. Okay. Irfan, in Ansible we used AML script, right? Irfan, you attended AML, this Ansible class? Got it?
Yes, I.
Yeah, that is what scripting, AML scripting. Whatever we are using right in the tool, that we learned. That is enough, more than enough. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So guys, we'll have projects this weekend. Okay, Saturday and Sunday. We'll have projects on this weekend. Saturday one project, Sunday one project. Okay, be prepared for that. The timing and all I will let you know. Timing I'll let you know. So I'm going to take minimum 4 hours in one go. So don't worry, I'll give breaks in between. You might be thinking, Sai, why can't you break that projects? No, guys, we can't break that project. If a movie is there, you have to watch completely. Then only you'll understand the connections, links, and all. If you break that one, then you won't understand. That's why one project in one class, another project in another class. Okay. So this Saturday and Sunday, we are going to discuss projects. Be prepared for that. And anyways, the timings and all, I'll let you know. Okay, timings, I will let you know once again. Okay. So 7, yeah, I think most probably mornings, early morning would be better so that we can finish it up easily, right? So morning till afternoon, that would be fine. Anyways, I'll let you know timings and all. I will let you know. Yes, I'll let you know tomorrow itself, well in advance. Okay, so that you can plan accordingly. Tomorrow I'll let you know the project timings. Okay, don't say that Sai, it is not possible, change the timing and all. See, just adjust for only 2 days, weekend, Saturday and Sunday, because we can't take everyone's acceptance. Because when I ask these questions, definitely some people will say, Sai, it's possible, some people will say not possible. Okay, even if I give any time, everyone will not say that Sai, it is possible. So that's why I'll give you one timing, weekend, Saturday and Sunday, most morning only. Okay, I'll give breaks in between. 4 hours we are going to spend minimum. So, okay, please try to adjust. If not possible, that's okay. Try to adjust. Okay. Understood? Anyways, I'll share recorded video. Anyway, see, for every class you'll get recorded video. No doubt about that. That projects, that 4 hours recorded video you'll get. Okay, you can go through again and again. Got it? Side chat, no problem at all. Fine. Yeah. So that's it, guys. Then after projects, then we'll see the resume preparation, day-to-day tasks, the kind of question that they ask, interview questions, what we do every day in companies in every tool, what kind of errors we get, how to troubleshoot. Okay, all real things we are going to discuss after projects. Okay, is that fine, guys? Understood, everyone? Understood or not? Please respond. Okay, yeah, fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, Sai.
So, thank you, guys. We'll inform you the project timings tomorrow. I'll share in WhatsApp so that others also can aware of these timings of projects. Okay. Yeah. Thank you all. Thank you. See you guys in tomorrow's class. And I said right, tomorrow onwards our regular timings 9 a.m. only. Okay. So my meetings are over. That sync up meetings are over. Okay. So tomorrow onwards our regular time 9 a.m. Okay.
Yes, Sai.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. See you in tomorrow's class. Yeah. Bye bye. Have a nice day.